Family Cookout. We're excited to be here. My name is Chad Carter, and we're ready to have a great day. Before we get started, if you're out there having a cookout of your own, and your dog's barking like mine, we'll take a picture of it and post it on our Facebook page. You've got the Atlanta Area Council Facebook page and the Scouts on Demand Facebook page. So you just saw a couple of commercials for Scouting on Demand, right? What is Scouting on Demand? Well, I'll tell you a little bit about it. So you can see a lot more on the Atlanta Area Council's webpage, and then / Scouting on Demand. It's one of those big banners that's going to pop up as you're going there in the beginning. But Scouting on Demand is an online resources to help families do the scouting program. Most basically, we're starting out with the Cub Scout program, and it'll take you from Bobcat through Lion all the way up to Arrow of Light. All the resources you need to help your scout go through the program is there for you. Is that a good start? Great. See me good? Thanks. So first thing we're going to do here today at the Carter House is we're going to be cooking out as well right along during the show, and we're making spatchcock chicken. And I'll have that sitting right here. And Luke and Austin here are going to help me get it ready, like big kids. And we're going to do that, do this, and we're going to get that going. We're going to throw it in the big green egg. And now we're going to go on down and meet the Moody family with Pack 70 for their breakfast recipe.
And then what do I hit?
Stop video and mute.
Okay.
And I am in Pack 70. Welcome to the Scout Family Cookout.
Hey guys, welcome to Scout Family Cooking. I'm James Moody. I'm here with my brother Matthew Moody. We're both Eagle Scouts. We're going to be teaching my son James Moody, who's with Pack 70, how to cook omelets in a bag. This is going to be helpful when you go on camping trips and all you have is an open flame and you want to have some good hearty breakfast. We also have one of our sisters, Christy, here. She's real big on meal prep, and so she's going to tell you a little bit about that. It makes it a little bit easier when you get out there if you've already got some of your stuff prepped and ready to go. So, come on, LJ, take it away.
Today I'll be working with my dad and my Uncle Matt, they are Eagle Scouts. I will also be working with Cub Master of Pack 964 Miami, and also I will be working with my auntie Christy, and they will be helping me today create omelets in a bag. A pot of water and set it to boil. Second, you need a QT or gallon bag, eggs, and here you go with the Nesquik, turkey, and then here's the bacon, and here's the cheese.
Thank you.
Third, crack the egg in the bag and mix it. Thank you for joining us in our Cub Scout omelet making in the woods. Hopefully you try yours. Hopefully you make your own at home. Thank you for watching. Bye. Bye.
All right. Good deal. Welcome back. Thank you, Moody family. Appreciate you guys sharing that recipe with us. You know, that omelet in a bag is a great recipe for you to take with you when you go out camping, right? And speaking of camping, Spooky-Ree is coming up down at Burt Adams and up at Woodruff. Spooky-Ree is a family camping opportunity for you and your family to take your scouts down to enjoy the large facilities at Burt Adams, down south of Covington, or up in Woodruff, up north of town. And they'll have all kinds of activities planned out. You can check all that out on the website, the Atlanta Area Council homepage. You'll see all the information about Spookery. It's every weekend in September and the first weekend in October. Hey, let's get back to cooking out. Let's go join the Carter boys cooking s'mores.
S'mores! 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 S'mores!
Austin, how do you like your marshmallows?
Medium rare with a golden crisp.
Luke, how do you like yours?
Burn to the core now, that passes more. The key is to have the goodness of flame.
Yeah.
Put them on.
Oh. There it goes.
What's that?
It's something's live. Oh, there it is. Yep.
Is it your phone or mine?
Yeah, it's mine.
Ahoy, mateys! Me pal Scrappy and I have been here at Bert Adams Scout Camp, swabbing the decks and readying the planks. All we are doing is waiting for your arrival at Spooky Ree. Choose your adventure and come to Bert Adams for adventures on the high seas. Or choose Woodruff and adventures in space. Safety is very important to us here at Spooky Ree, so don't forget
This
that.
is 3 minutes long.
Yep, 3 minutes, and we're about a minute into it.
Chad, you need to turn off your video.
Hey Mom, can I watch TV?
No, you go outside. It's a pretty day.
Hey Dad, can I have video games?
No, go ask your mom.
Mom, Dad said to ask you if I could have video games.
No.
TV?
No.
Video games?
No.
TV and video games?
No! Have no fear, Super Scout is here.
Whoa, awesome! But what do I do?
It's super easy. Simply join forces with your trusted adult and meet us online at Scouting on Demand, where all the information you'll need to complete your super scouting adventures is at your fingertips.
You're on video and
Thank you, all medical and essential workers.
All right, the chicken is coming along nicely. It's we're holding our good temp there, just under 300 degrees. We're enjoying that. You know, I'd take a peek in there and show you where it's at, but I'm sure you've heard the expression: if you're looking, you ain't cooking. We're gonna keep that lid shut, and let that chicken keep going. Other thing I was going to talk to you about is we saw the commercial there for Spooky Ree. Spooky Ree is coming up in every weekend in September, and then the first week in October down at Bert Adams and up at Woodruff Scout Reservation. You can check all that out. Again, the Atlanta Area Council website. It's got all the information about Spooky Ree. And Spooky Ree is a great family camping. Okay, so you've got your family. There's activities there happen, and it's just a great, right? Our activities team is actually currently working on putting together some tips for camping. All right, we'll have that posted again on the website, Facebook, and production right now of a video about, just some tips for those families that maybe are new to camping, how to set up a tent, how to pick out the right tent, how to find a good campsite, all that sort of stuff. Things you need to bring with you. We've got resources of cooking recipes, some of the ones you've seen here today. So look forward to all that stuff coming up on the website, and stay in touch with us on Facebook, and you can see all those updates. So now we are going to go down and take a look at another family putting together a fun recipe, right? We've had tacos, but have you had walking tacos? Let's go see the walking tacos.
All right, let's move it.
Hi, I'm JD.
Hi, I'm Ryan.
Today we're going to teach you how to make walking tacos. So, when making walking tacos, you cook your own or your favorite taco meat. Today we cooked our favorite taco meat. We already had it pre-cooked prior to this video. And to make walking tacos, you get your favorite type of chip. Hold on, wait. You get your favorite type of chip and you crush it up. Put it in the bottom of your bowl or bag of chips of your choice.
Yeah, if you can find individual bags, those are great, especially at camp. We couldn't find any for today's demonstration.
Get your taco meat, put it in your bowl of chips. Then you can get your toppings of salsa, lettuce, onions, and cheese.
Ryan here is chopping up some lettuce for us. Now, we're making these walking tacos today at home in our kitchen. But guys, you've made this plenty of times at camp, haven't you? Guys, have you guys made this at camp before?
Oh, I
Yes.
thought you were talking to the camera, but yeah.
When we make it at camp, we usually have bags of chips of like Doritos or Doritos, Fritos, Lay's. Most of the time people use Doritos. I think it just works best with walking tacos. But today we have corn chips and tortilla chips, which is something I've never tried.
So when you're at camp, usually you can use a camp stove. Maybe your pack or troop has a chuck box.
Yep.
You've got your camp stove in there to cook the meat, to prep your toppings. You can also make this in a Dutch oven over a campfire. Just some kind of source of heat to brown your meat. We've used beef for today, but you can use whatever your favorite topping is. Chicken, turkey, pork. You can even make vegetarian tacos. We've got a black bean corn mixture here. And you can also use that as a topping, like Ryan is suggesting. It would actually be pretty good to put on top of your tacos too.
So now that we got our diced onions, we'll begin prepping to make the walking taco. Next step though, wash your hands when we get onions in our eye.
Okay, so to make it, as you know, you put the meat in.
You can put it in whatever order you want when you're making it in bowls. If you want the meat on the bottom and the chips on top, you can do that.
Yeah, it's like a multi-layer. You do it however you want. Most people, when they make it in the bags at like camp, they
have no choice and they have to put the chips in first, basically.
And you'll kind of crush up the chips, right? You'll crush them up a little bit. Then put your meat in, put in your toppings. Grab a fork from either from your mess kit, or if you just have some disposable forks and spoons at camp.
And then I like to add a few more chips. But since I'm not having a bag right now, I can have as many as I want. And you know, why not?
Yeah, do multi-layer. Meat, chips.
All right. Oh, come back to the camera.
Chips.
Let us see your final product.
I gotta stir it quickly.
Looks delicious. And this makes it easy in camp. If you're camping or if you're just hanging out in your backyard and you've got the little bags of chips, cleanup is very easy because you're only really having to wash what you've cooked with. And it's easy if you're gonna take it and go on a hike. You can eat it while you're walking around. And then you just make sure to trash your trash properly, right guys?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Do not litter.
So
Pick up your trash. And
enjoy, right? All right. So hopefully you guys enjoy this recipe at home. Maybe one Taco Tuesday, you can make Walking Taco Tuesday. All right, so let's tell the scouts at home, bye guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Hey everybody, we're so excited. Wow, what a fantastic recipe, walking tacos. I can't wait to share those with our boys. So again, I'm Allison Carter and we are so excited to be having you all here while you have met my husband who is making that fabulous chicken, and I can't wait for you to see the end of it. And then my two boys. And so I just wanted to share kind of what I do. So not only do I get to be a part of this fabulous scouting family, but I also am the co-chair of the Safety and Health Committee for the Atlanta Area Council. So we give back in many ways, but this is a fun thing we get to do. So I am here to show my no mayo coleslaw. So what is fabulous with chicken off the grill? Coleslaw. So I'm going to share with you what I have done. So first, as we all do right before we cook, we all want to wash our hands. I'm going to wash my hands real quick, and then we're going to get started. So this recipe is super easy. It has just a few ingredients that I'm going to share. So I have already cut up our head of cabbage. So you're going to start with the head of cabbage. I wash it off, take out those outer leaves, and then we use our mandolin to shred it up. So you're like, what's a mandolin? I know, it's a new tool for me too, and I love to cook. So a mandolin is just that flat slicer that you can have. Comes with many different blades, but I just use the straight blade that you put in there, and I just slide it down. What's really makes it great when it's real fine like that is that you always go on the corner. And I'm going to show you with the apple that I have left to go. So I've done the head of cabbage. I have already cut up some of our apples that I'm going to finish off. And then I do a half of red onion. So I've already pre-sliced that because I didn't want y'all to see me cry. So I've already done that. And then I'm just going to show you how the mandolin works because it really is a fabulous tool to use. So all you do, and with the apples along with the head of cabbage, you want to cut the cabbage in quarters. So what I've done with my apple is you just want to slice it down so it's real thin like this, right? And then you are just going to take it along the blade, just like so. And try not to get your fingers at the end. See? And then it makes these great little cutouts. So that's all you do. And then I just put them in my bowl. And we are going to mix this all up together. So the mandolin is really a great tool for any vegetables that you want to saute or make flat. It really is just a great tool to have in your kitchen. So now let's put this fabulous coleslaw together. All right, so like I said, I've got the coleslaw already cut up. Now, I use my fingers, so don't worry, this is just for my family, but it's just a great way to get everything mixed all together, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and put in the half of onion. That's red onion, already diced up. I got a big one right there, so I'm gonna take that out because nobody wants to eat that, right? So I'm gonna take that out. I'm just gonna mix it all together. And if it gets messy, the boys love joining me for this, but they've already participated in many of our little activities today, so they let me go ahead and take this one on. But this is just, and you can also use a bigger bowl, whatever you like. Mix that all together. Now, the one thing, and again, if it gets everywhere, what fun is it if it all stays in the bowl, right? Now, I will tell you, when I came across this recipe, if you don't know about flake salt, I'm telling you, it is a great thing to have in your kitchen if you love to cook. But I do, but it is just this finely flake salt that really does disintegrate really well. It gives great bold flavor, and I just put a sprinkle of that, maybe just a dash more, in our coleslaw. Then we're gonna squeeze half a lemon. Now, when I add the rest of the ingredients, I always go by taste. So I'm gonna kind of go by the recipe, then I'm gonna mix it around, and then I'm gonna taste it and see what I need to add to go with the flavors of my family. So what I do with our lemon is I just squeeze it in my hand so we can get out all of those seeds that might fall in, because nobody wants a seed in their salad, do they? They do not. So this is what I do. I just sprinkle it around, get those seeds out, and squeeze it all in there. Because this is a lot of lettuce. It's a lot of cabbage, sorry. And so you want to make sure that you have flavor all the way around. So we've got that. Try my hands. And then the next three ingredients is we do a tablespoon of olive oil, which I might do too, because this head of cabbage was a little bit bigger. Now, typically I do not measure, because if you cook a lot, you kind of know what a tablespoon of olive oil is, but I wanted to show y'all. So we have that. Then apple cider vinegar, we have that. And it is a teaspoon, but again, I'm gonna alter as we go. And I think I'm just gonna put 2 for good measure. And then white wine vinegar. You don't wanna use a lot of this. It's got a pretty good taste, so just a little bit, but I always like, it's just a real crisp, clear vinegar to use, so I like it. So then I'm just gonna mix all this up. You can add pepper, I have in the past. I tell you one fun ingredient, we were out yesterday on the lake with friends and I made this. We added blue cheese crumbles. That was yummy. So you can add whatever you like once you get the base of your coleslaw, just the way you like it. But this is just a great crisp salad to put with anything that you're gonna put on the grill. Seafood, our fabulous chicken we're gonna have. But then all I do is I'm just gonna taste it. And this isn't gonna be pretty, so sorry, but this is what we do, right in camping? That is good, but you know what it needs? It needs a little more salt. I'm gonna add another little bit of salt. I am gonna add some more apple cider vinegar. Don't be scared, because again, if it gets too much of one flavor, you can always add more ingredients. You always have, I have another half an apple to add. You always have a little bit of everything, so you can do that. Actually, I'm gonna cut up another half a lemon. I'm gonna get my cutting board back out here, and the knife. I'm gonna squeeze another half a lemon, because I think that's what it needs. That my friends, is all you do. And then you just keep playing with it until it gets to the way you like. Again, you could add all kinds of cheeses. You could add feta cheese. We love blue cheese. So make it your own once you get the base going. I'm gonna have one more bite. Look how beautiful that is. With the red apple, you can use any kind of red apple you like. I've used all different kinds. Your onions, coleslaw. That is perfect. That is gonna be fabulous with our chicken right off the grill. So, thank you so much for joining us. I'm so excited that I got to share with you our no mayo coleslaw. So now we are gonna take over, let's head to Dallas, Georgia and go to the Inge family and see what they're cooking up.
This is Ansley Inge with pack 687 out of Dallas, Georgia. Today we're going to be making the Mountain Man breakfast. These are all of our ingredients. Lovely maple bacon, ham from up north, Canadian
bacon,
cheese, whatever kind you like,
potatoes, peeled or unpeeled, and eggs.
So we're going to put everything we don't need right now back in our cooler to keep it safe from going bad. Got a few ingredients or a few tools that we're going to need. Some knives, just a few. I hope you have your whittling chip with you because we're going to be using these.
I'm going to get the potatoes out.
So we're going to start by cutting the potatoes.
I'll start with 2.
With the largest knife possible. So let me show you how we're going to cut them because we want to make sure that they cook evenly and quickly. So we're going to cut them into small chunks.
Family camping at its best with 3-year-old running in the background.
So we're just going to take this and we're going to cut it up into small pieces. And maybe like that.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're getting nice and we want it to be consistent so that we can have them all free.
We should cut this one in half.
Yes, we should. We just want them to cook even.
We could have done them in strips.
One day I'll be a professional chef and I'll look better doing this. So we're going to be cooking our Mountain Man breakfast in our cast iron Dutch oven. Yay, Dutch oven. Alright, so we're going to do that by using charcoal, and we're going to be cooking inside a fire ring to keep the fire from spreading anywhere.
Dad, do you want to do half of this one?
Nope. Alright, while she's doing the last potatoes.
Nope, well, we're doing it. Oh, come on!
We're going to get our bacon and our ham out. Okay. Cook it the same way you would the potatoes we're about to cook. And the other thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and salt and pepper before we cook because it just tastes better that way.
I'm getting salt on my arm.
She's been assaulted. I know this looks like a lot of salt, and it is. It's nice and mixed in. that all the potatoes are salty, not just the top.
Because that will make it tasty. That's a problem.
Alright, so we're going to get the bacon in, and we're going to put the potatoes in at the same time, and the ham. We're going to let that cook for approximately, I don't know, 20 minutes. We're going to stir it occasionally and check on it, see how our potatoes are doing.
Oh, yay!
And once our potatoes get soft enough to eat, then we'll put in the eggs, which will cook pretty quickly, probably in about 5 to 10 minutes. And then we'll put our cheese on top to melt it. But as of right now, we're just waiting on the charcoal to finish up. We've got our food prepared, and we're just gonna hang out. All right, so our coals are just about ready here. We're gonna dump them in the fire ring, and then we're going to arrange them.
Whoa.
Oh, red hot.
It's hot.
Woo, we're having a fire.
We're going to arrange them so that we've got about 8 on the bottom, and hopefully we're not gonna burn anything that doesn't need to be burned here. And then we're gonna get about 16 of them on top, and we obviously have more than that here because we don't know how to count. And you never really know what you're gonna have when it gets ready, how many are gonna melt down and be unusable. Speaking of unusable, I'm making them unusable by rolling them in the dirt.
What? The fire is going to be cold.
I don't have them close enough together.
Now, do we have to put the pot on and then put the stuff in?
We put on the pot, and then we're going to put in the bacon.
So the bacon goes first. Why?
Because we want the bacon to be on the bottom so it fries up like we like bacon.
You're an American. Sorry.
That's gonna be good.
Can everybody please?
Ideally, we would preheat the skillet or the Dutch oven, but in this case, we're up against storms and we're trying to get done so we can eat and not get soaking wet.
Who would want to get soaking wet?
Ideally, we could also do this
I don't want to get soaking wet.
and separate the bacon out prior to needing to put it in the Dutch oven, but
Still got red hot coals.
all right, dump your potatoes in
Okay.
all at once. Quick as you can. We got our coals in.
Don't touch the pot.
Jacob, can you hold this?
Okay, do it. Do it.
Hold it over the pot.
I need help.
We got a lot of water in here that we don't want in the pot.
Guys,
Don't wave it on your shirt, girl.
I can hear the bacon sizzling a little bit now, so it is getting hot.
Me too.
Then we're gonna go ham. Put all the ham in. We got every kind of pig you can think of here.
No, we don't.
Alright.
We don't have sausage.
We need a lid.
Yes, I got it. This one, right?
So
Sure.
we're putting in just the potatoes and the ham and the bacon, right?
Here we go.
Potatoes, ham, and bacon. And since we don't have a standard pot lid for the Dutch oven, we're just gonna flip our lid upside down. And then we're going to put our hot coals on top of that.
It's going to be hard to get off.
Yes, it is. We may not be able to get the lid off, but that's okay.
1,
As long as we can get the hot coals
a
off.
3, a 4, a 5, a 6,
Don't we
a
need more?
7, a 8, and a 5,
12,
and a 2,
13,
and a 4,
14,
5,
15,
Are you counting the coals?
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
I believe the rule is roughly double on top what you have on the bottom. And if that's not a rule, then it is now. Double what you do on the top.
All right.
And we're going to let that go for approximately 20 minutes. And then we'll start to stir it a little bit and check on the doneness of the potatoes. So 20 minutes now.
All right. Mountain Man breakfast. On the go.
Mountain Man breakfast, you come.
Approximately every 5 to 10 minutes, you want to take and turn your pot and your lid approximately a quarter turn, just in case you have any inconsistencies in heat with the way you place the coals. You can kind of eliminate hot spots and burning things or undercooking things. All right, our next step while we're waiting on that to cook is we're going to crack our 1 dozen extra large grade A eggs uncracked at the store. We're gonna go and crack those up, and then we've got some milk that we're gonna add into it to make them a little lighter and fluffier. And Ansley's gonna go and start cracking eggs.
Into this bowl?
Into that bowl.
You need your shell container.
And then we're going to mix in some milk to give them a little bit of fluffiness. Obviously salt and pepper, whatever else you like to put in there for flavor. Maybe a little paprika or chili powder, oregano, whatever you like. We're just going to do salt and pepper. And
we have a thief. Scouts are honest.
And then we're going to get them all mixed
Trustworthy.
up. And we're going to check on our we're going to check on our potatoes when we're done with that and see how they're doing. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of a dozen eggs.
A little bit of
A little bit
rain.
of paper towel to wipe your hands off.
Rain, a little rain didn't hurt.
And just a side note for all of you who were worried about it, hands did get washed after the raw meat touching. So
Can I mix it up?
we're gonna pour a little milk in, maybe like that. I just like to do it until it gets to the
May I mix
consistency that I like.
This will work.
My hands were washed too. There you go.
It works much better with a fork. Which is why I tried to grab the fork that's apparently for potatoes, I think.
Well, if you did it a little bit faster, it might work a little better.
And lean it a little bit.
You got a whole egg.
The yolk's on you. And we're gonna make sure that as we go, we're cleaning up our mess because we want to leave no trace. Not just because it's our backyard, but because we should always do that. Leave it better than you found it. All right, I am now going to attempt to take this lid off, even though it's not a proper lid. So I've got my handy dandy oven mitts, and we're just gonna take it off. We're gonna check the potatoes, and we're getting rained on now, so we're trying to get this wrapped up. But we'll try not to do anything too extreme. We're just gonna stir it up. We're gonna take it out. We're gonna test it, and it's not ready yet. So we're going to
Take the pot out.
hold that, and the fork please. We stirred it up a little bit, mixed it up. I'm gonna hold this up and get the dirt off the bottom of it so it doesn't go in our food.
Mom, I'm sorry.
We're gonna put it back on. We've got some more coals going over here that we're gonna probably need. And we're gonna give that another 15 minutes or so and see how we are. All right, so we've got our potatoes to the point of being done, and our bacon and our ham, and it smells really mapley and yummy. And we ran into a slight problem in that it came a rain, and we weren't quite as prepared as scouts should be for that, but we let everything that was in there go ahead and get ready, and we're at the point now that we're ready to put in our eggs.
Ooh.
And so we've got our oven preheated 400 degrees, and we're gonna dump the eggs.
Let Ansley do it.
We've got a clean pot lid with no charcoal all over it.
Like this.
So we're ready to go with that. And Ansley is going to
Can we pull the pot?
pour the eggs in once I move the Dutch oven. All right, and that's going to soak down in between the ham and the bacon and the eggs and all of that. And we're going to put the lid on it. And then we're going to put this in the oven on 400 for approximately 10 minutes. So we're going to use our camping timer. Alexa, set 10-minute egg timer.
Egg timer. 10 minutes.
And our camping buddy Alexa will let us know when it's time to check on it. That's a wrap. Alright, so we have been in the oven at 400 degrees finishing up. And our eggs are just about finished. They need just a little bit longer. But it looks and smells really good. So we're going to go ahead and add our cheese into it.
Can I add some?
And we're going to mix it in. A lot of people like to just put it on and let it sit on top and just kind of make a cheesy crust. But I'm going to mix it all in so it's all gooey and cheesy and stuff.
Well, it's cheese, so it's supposed to be cheesy. If it was cheesy and it wasn't cheesy, I would be kind of worried.
Mix that in, and then we're going to give it about 5 more minutes just to make sure those eggs are completely done and our cheese is completely melted. And then we will be ready to dig into.
I'm going to get it away so I don't burn.
Open our oven.
Oh, we have the top open now.
Slide it in. And we're good.
And then we're going to turn off the other oven.
Smart girl.
To be safe.
And we've had our Mountain Man breakfast in the oven, finishing up for about 5 minutes just to get our cheese nice and melted. And that looks good enough to eat.
Yummy.
Don't burn yourself.
I'm not.
So just to recap, we started outside, it came a rainstorm, but we started by putting our bacon and our potatoes and our ham in the bottom of the pot. We let that cook until the potatoes were done, approximately 30 minutes. We added in the eggs and let them cook. We stirred occasionally, we let the eggs go for approximately 10 minutes. And then we added the cheese and let that melt for about 5 minutes. So it took us a total of around 50 minutes to an hour to get it all completed, and we are ready to eat.
That looks so good.
First opening of Mountain Man breakfast.
Or for us.
Again, let's see how it tastes. It might be hot.
Hot.
You good? Awesome. You want to give Arabella a bite?
No, thank you.
Hey, welcome back. Thank you so much, Inch family. That was absolutely awesome. A Mountain Man breakfast. I know you can make a Mountain Man dinner too. That was adorable. All the kids out there playing around too. It was great. So we're back here at the Carter house in Kennesaw. Our chickens moving right along nicely. I'm going to go ahead and we got you here. We're going to go ahead and pop this up, and I'm going to flip my chicken over and try and crisp that skin up a little bit, and for that last 20, 30 minutes worth of cooking. But you can see it's looking pretty good. Nice and brown on top. Let me get my tongs in here. I'll flip that chicken over. She's already falling apart a little bit there. We got the egg here at about 300 degrees, a little bit of apple wood. That's looking pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and take some sausage here, picked up, and lay that over here on the side and see if we can put a little smoky flavor on that while we're going and get that lid shut back down. And we're gonna let that come back up. Get these gloves off. So again, Scouting on Demand. Check out the website. We're going to have lots of content added over the next few weeks and every month going out through the scouting year. Now we're going to go down to troop, which one is it? 3499. And they're going to make silver turtles. So let's check that video out.
Hi, I'm Avery. I'm from troop 3499. Have you ever cooked a silver turtle in the oven? Well, I'll show you how.
These are your ingredients.
My ingredients are 1 bowl of chicken, a bowl of red tomatoes, cauliflower, potatoes, asparagus,
2 chopped lemons, I mean 1 chopped lemon, salt, garlic powder, thyme leaves, and black pepper. Now I'm going to season my chicken.
Tell me what you're doing. Tell me what you're doing.
Now I'm putting the salt in the chicken with black pepper. And now I'm adding thyme leaves. And garlic powder. Now I'm going to mix the seasonings into the chicken. And now I'm going to wash my hands. Now I'm going to put them in the oven. Now I'm going to put some chicken into the foil with some tomato and potatoes. The cauliflower. And asparagus. And now I'm going to wrap it up into a tray. And now I'm going to do it at least 3 or 4 more times. And I'm going to squeeze some lemon into it. And I'm going to wrap it up into a bowl. continue blending. Now you can make these as big as you want or as small as you want because it's your silver cover. Now I'm using my seasonings, lemons, cauliflower, and asparagus, just to give it a little flavor. But you don't have to put these things in. You can just put potatoes and chicken in, or whatever you want, because it's your silver cover. Okay, you guys, this is the last one. Hi, I'm Avery. So now I'm going to put my turtles in the oven for at least 20 minutes on 400. In the oven for about 40 minutes, so let's take them out. These look good. There you go. There's your silver turtles.
All right, let's take a bite. tasty. Mm-hmm.
Thanks for cooking with Chef A. See you next time. Bye.
Hey, welcome back. You know, that's always a great camping meal. The silver turtles, as we call them here down south, also known as just the aluminum foil meal, where you get all your ingredients in that aluminum foil and wrap it up, stick it next to the campfire, or maybe you stick it in the oven. The boys are playing a little bit of ping pong here, just enjoying the afternoon. It's a beautiful day here in Kennesaw. Hope you're all enjoying coming to see all this live. It's our first experiment with this to see how it goes. Just want to remind you, right? Lots of more activities coming from Scouting on Demand. And oh, you know what? Hey, Luke, what's a cat's favorite color? Purple. That's my favorite. Thank you, boys. All right, so now we're going to head out to our last cooking episode before we come back. All right, make sure you stick around through this one and come back, and we're going to get that chicken off the grill. Hopefully it'll be done by then, and we've got all this timing worked out. We're going to pack 747 for another really interesting dessert. All right, we've had walking tacos, we've had s'mores. Let's go check out the smacos. Let's roll that clip.
Hi, I'm DL.
Hi, I'm Andrew.
And what pack are you guys from?
747.
These guys are from pack 747. And today we're gonna show you guys how to make smacos. So it's another version of a s'more. So let's show everybody at home what our ingredients are. Can you guys tell me what these ingredients are?
This is
So we need aluminum foil.
aluminum foil, some chocolate, and some marshmallows, and some
Tortillas.
tortillas.
All right, so do you guys remember from our previous campouts how we are going to assemble these?
Yes.
Okay, you guys go ahead and step up, and we've got their aluminum foil already. You don't remember? Okay, well then watch
Which
Andrew.
one do I put on this one?
Either one. All right. So you put your tortilla down.
And then you put some marshmallows on it.
And we're using mini marshmallows and mini pieces of chocolate just because it's easier for us. And it all melts up ooey gooey. But you can use, if you have bigger marshmallows or if you have a candy bar at home that you're gonna use, you can use whatever size pieces of chocolate that you have and whatever size marshmallows that you have. Yeah.
So if I buy a huge Hershey, I can put all pieces on it.
That's how you make it?
Yeah. So now we're gonna roll it up just like a burrito, right, Andrew?
Yes.
So you roll up the tortilla first before you roll it up in the aluminum foil. And we have preheated our oven to 400 degrees. So this recipe is really easy to make inside if it's maybe a rainy day and you're having a camp out at home, or you can make it using some of the coals from a campfire. You can make it on a camp stove and using like a griddle. You can use it on a grill if you just have a grill outside on your back patio or something. It's a really versatile, easy recipe to make. Right, guys? We made 3 ingredients and a little aluminum foil and a source of heat. So we've wrapped it up. And then we're going to wrap it up in the aluminum foil. You just roll it. And you can just set it on a pan. So leave it on there, and we're going to make a few more. So you guys can both get in there, and let's make some more.
It really doesn't matter how you make it. You can put the chocolate on first, or the how I did it, you can put the marshmallows on first.
2.
That's right. There's no right or wrong way to make this. That's what makes it so delicious and fun to make. You can put more, if you like extra marshmallows and a little bit of chocolate, you can just put a little bit of chocolate
Like this.
and lots of marshmallows. And if you want just a lot of chocolate and just a few marshmallows to make it slightly gooey, go for it. You make it just how you want it. Yep. All right. So remember to roll up your tortilla and then you roll up your...
It's falling out.
That's okay. So you tuck the sides and it'll hold it all in.
Whatever falls out, I'm eating.
Look how it's falling out of mine. Did that.
Okay, that's too much.
Now don't eat too much now. That way you have some room for when they're cooked.
Yeah.
Yep, and if you fold the edges, it'll help keep it inside too. Yep, just like that. And then you roll it together. And if you have some that spills out on the aluminum foil, you probably want to go ahead and move that off. Just so that when you have finished cooking it, whatever method you're going to cook it. So you don't want to roll it like that. You want to actually cover that. Oh, be careful, it is warm.
Yeah, it is.
All right, and then just pinch the edges of your aluminum foil so that the chocolate doesn't come out the sides. Okay? And so we're just gonna put these, we've preheated our oven to 400 degrees. Now, be very careful. Yes, we can put it on the middle rack. Be careful, watch your fingers. All right, and we're gonna set the timer for 5 minutes. We're just really trying to heat these up, right? We're gonna melt everything up.
Yeah.
All right.
3, 2.
All right, so before we open that, we're gonna go ahead and turn off the timer. Just so we don't hear that. Are you gonna pull it out, Andrew?
Yes.
Okay, so be very careful because they will slide. Okay, we're gonna open that just a little bit more. Don't grab it with your other hand, please.
I want to.
All right, make sure it's all the way on the stove. We have to be careful.
Shut that.
All right, shut that. Yep. And actually, we're gonna go ahead and turn off the oven because if they do need any more time, it's not gonna be much. Now, your aluminum foil is going to be a lot hotter than your actual smocko. Oh, we have an escaped marshmallow.
No. Let's open this one. I still have lots in it because I don't want to get burned.
Oh. A few chocolate chipsticks.
Whoa. That's hot.
Okay, so it's really hot, but hopefully you can see just how melty the marshmallows have gotten. And you can tell right here, whoops, some of the chocolate has melted on that what got on the outside of it. So I think these smockos are done.
Yeah.
So why don't you guys
over there
each open one and taste test?
Oh, look.
No, that's okay. Well, after this.
That's hot. Don't do what I just did. That's dangerous.
Yes, it's very hot. Now you can take it out of the aluminum foil. That's a hard word to say, even for adults. So cubs at home, if you have a hard time saying that word, don't feel bad.
Oh,
even us adults struggle sometimes. Ooh.
Oh.
And also the chocolate got right here and didn't melt.
Yum. Yep. And then some of it didn't. Now, you can cook it a little longer, but we want to make sure that the tortillas don't burn.
Yeah, and
that wouldn't be good.
If you find like chocolate like that, don't touch it like I did because it's really soft. If you put your finger on it, it will like immediately come and stick on your finger.
And it could burn.
I would not try that.
That's a good safety advice.
That scared me.
Did the pan pop? All right. Yes. So, do you guys think you can take a bite of your smocko?
Well, I'm gonna mix mine around with a spoon.
I'm not. I'm just gonna eat it.
All right. Tell us how it is, DL.
I want to get something to drink after this because it might be really hot.
Yes.
I'm gonna mix mine all around, so I'll get it all around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's good.
Is it good?
Is it hot?
No, it's warm.
Yeah, it's just warm. That's why you don't want to cook it too long, because you don't want to burn the inside of your mouth.
That looks good.
That does.
Yes, it does.
All right.
I'm gonna put.
Well, can we tell the scouts at home goodbye?
Well, hold on. I want to try mine real quick. Is that
Oh, you
want
wanna-
to? There?
Andrew wants to make sure he gets to give his review.
Yeah, just in case he doesn't like it.
Not yet. I'll point my finger like this.
I think he likes it.
Yeah, he just took 2 bites of it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
All right. Well, we hope that you guys have enjoyed this recipe and hope that you guys get to make it soon, right, guys?
Yeah.
All right. Can we tell the scouts at home bye?
Bye.
Bye.
All right, hey, welcome back. Thank you so much for the Smako's recipe. Always love a new dessert to try. Well, we are coming to the end of our Scout Family Cookout time. I want to encourage you all to take pictures and share them with us, please. Go to the Atlanta Area Council Facebook page and share your pictures there of your cookout and your activities today. We're going to share some more too as we cut up this chicken and eat it. You can also share them on the Scouting On Demand page. Right, keep checking back for all the new activities and adventures coming up from Scouting On Demand. I want to send out a lot of thank yous. One to all the volunteers that created content and support all of us on the back end, putting this program together for you. Our awesome adventures team, our amazing activities team. We've got Hillary back there pushing all the buttons. Thank you, Hillary Thornton, for being our producer back there today. We've got the Armistead family and Allison Benton and the Moody's for for doing the omelets in the bag, the Moat family for their videos, and of course the Inch family, and of course I couldn't forget the Carter boys and my wife Allison for submitting their content. So we want to wish y'all all a happy Labor Day and enjoy the rest of our Scouting Family Cookout Day, and we will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Say bye.
Bye.